Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for December. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Fairies. I haven't used these ones in a while. Let's get right into your messages. So it's the last month of 2017. Wowie, that passed by really fast. So let's see what energy is coming in for you at the end of this year. Here we go, Gemini. Okay. Okay, you have got this card. Maybe some of you are still dealing with something for the past year or so. Okay, here we go. You have raising your standards. Okay, sometimes when cards pop up, it's funny because this has come up for you in the past when I've read this card. I don't know why I remember that for you, but it has. So pay attention to cards that constantly come up. Problem resolved. Okay. Here we go. You're getting your quiet time. Love this card. Beautiful. Okay, so some of you right away, I feel you're leaving some toxic situation, kind of had enough. You're walking away, and I do feel a lot of you, you're happy being on your own and just kind of doing your own thing. That's the message that came to me right away. This is like the be-all, end-all kind of month for a lot of you. And we also have Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde from December 3rd to the 22nd. Could even be bringing people from your past, okay? So that's people and situations, or it could even come in the form of work if you're looking for work. So you could go somewhere, you could say, ugh, this looks familiar, I'm not going that path again. And you're like, nope, see you later, kind of thing. And it could apply to people as well. Okay, so there's somewhere you've realized you deserve better, you need more, more meaning, okay, more healthy energy coming in for you. Raising your standards. There's some situation maybe that you've been settling in that, it's not for you and you could do so much better, okay? So maybe this was a learning opportunity, but it's time to pick up those lessons and to move on into the next chapter of your life, okay? So some of you have already done this. You've already realized that, and moving forward, okay, you realize, I deserve more. I'm not taking this stuff anymore, okay? So, yeah, it could be at work. It could be a toxic environment where you're not treated fairly. Or it could be with your romantic partner. It could be that as well, where you're just at least standing up for what you need, okay? So this is all about really putting out there what it is that you need, and, then it's up to the person. Once it's clear, then, you could compromise or negotiate something. And if they don't, it shows you just as much that that person maybe doesn't care, or that work party or colleague or boss doesn't care at all. So you don't deserve that. It's saying that you deserve much better than what you're settling for. So don't settle for less. If for those of you thinking of, going into new type of work, this is the month to start looking, okay? And I know around the holiday season, it's a little difficult. Not too many people are hiring, but definitely think about it and start getting your resumes ready. And maybe in January, right in the new year, you could have it all set up and sent over, okay? So if that's work, then it's a big sign that definitely start looking elsewhere, okay? But I do see your ships are coming in. So this is a beautiful card here. It's saying a message is coming through, okay? That's going to give you a little bit more truth, a little bit more clarity this month. It's all about revising, giving yourself a life review, and seeing what you've done, the patterns you've been involved in, or maybe the belief systems. So maybe there's a, cutting of old belief systems. Something's not working for you anymore. So you're moving forward. You're changing your perspective towards the better, okay? But, there could be, if it's a person, it could be someone that's maybe tempting you. like you know this person's not good for you, for the singles listening out there. And even like partnered up, if you've been in like a yo-yo kind of relationship, it's like on and off. It's like you know this is not good for you. It's like dragging down your energy, but it's like it's a bit like you feel trapped. How am I going to get through this? Like it's just like an obsession or it's tempting. But it's saying to raise your standards, okay? Because you do deserve much better than what it is you're settling for. So I see these strongly linked together, okay? So ask yourself how you've played a part in this drama. Okay, obviously, if it's continuing and someone's taking too much of your energy, is because you're allowing it. It's because you're giving. You're giving it. You're giving it away. So step back into your power and realize your worth, and better things will manifest in your life. Okay, so it's not that you have bad luck or anything like that. Don't, for those of you thinking that like, oh, it's always to me this happens, it's not. Okay, it's because you do have a choice. You're just, anything that comes into your life, you have the power to allow it or not. Okay, so if you are going through something, you know step back into your power and realize, well, okay, I'm going through this right now. You could go through it if you like, but realize you are the one that's allowing it, and ask yourself, okay, why is it that I'm allowing this situation? Like, what do I need to learn from this? Okay, how is it helping me grow? Because most of the time, our souls go into situations subconsciously without knowing, and consciously sometimes, because we have some sort of soul growth to experience, okay? So, very interesting combination here. But overall, if you have been experiencing a problem, some of you have learned the lesson and you kind of get out of it okay. So you've put your boundaries, you're set. You don't have anything tempting you, for especially for those coupled up, okay? So watch if there's like a temptation around or anything like that, trying to bring you towards like a negative state. Just be careful there. That's not for everyone though. But yes, this, it could even be, jealous friends, anything like that. Okay, snake. It's all about wisdom and learning, but it could also be like hidden enemies or any jealousy or envy happening around you. Okay, so don't be so vocal. Geminis love to chat and to express themselves. You're a communication sign, and you're also very mental sign. You're always thinking. It's like mind and mouth work together. So whatever you think, it just it comes out. So just be careful who you share your secrets with, who you share any goals or dreams or wishes, okay? Because I do feel there could be a lot of negative people around, or jealous people, because they see you maybe progressing or something like that going on. So just, keep your guard and keep things to yourself during this time, okay? And you know who to trust and who not to trust. But I really feel a lot of you are craving this alone time as much as you love to be around people, to socialize, to just be out and about, and you just love adventure and excitement and good times. Even though it's like busy holiday month, you're in an opposite mood, okay? So I feel like this is something that's going to be very meaningful to you, that you'll remember it for going into the new year, that you needed this time. And it's really asking for you to take some sacred spot and go out and about, maybe in nature, in your house, some sacred spot just for you, where you can meditate, relax, and not be bothered, okay? So I feel like some of you have had people, just keep bothering you the past month, or just like, it's like you finally get to relax and then someone else is knocking on your door. So it's saying to really schedule that time. Close your phone if you have to. Unplug from social media completely, okay? And just find that space in your own presence where you could really reflect on the year that's passed and see, how you want to move forward, really. Okay, so it's not a lonely kind of time. Like, she's smiling. She's having a great time. She's like, oh man, I love being alone. This is great. Nobody bother me, please. But seriously, it's like, very much needed for you at this time, that you do need some quiet time. And if you're struggling to face some problem, to solve some problem, it's going to come to you during this quiet time. You could play music if you want, but I do suggest really being in silence, especially out in nature, just 10 minutes, even if you live in a city, just going out, especially if it's snowing. It's beautiful too around this time. If you have snow, that could be very magical and peaceful as well. So make sure you schedule that time to really do that for yourself. And you're going to see it's going to fill you with the answer you seek, with the inspiration that you need to move forward. Okay. So I hope these messages resonate during this time, and I'll see you next month in the new year. Bye bye.